Yeah, yeah. I'm
Just dying at the Elon memes.
Oh, I love Elon.
He's pretty funny.
Him buying Twitter is like the best thing ever.
Well, you know, now he might not.
Now he might not buy Twitter?
Yeah.
I thought he already bought Twitter.
No.
I thought it was a $44 billion deal.
It was a $44 billion deal. I'm getting us the crossbow, by the way.
No.
It's time we upgrade our arsenal.
I want to play through the whole thing without that.
And then I'm going to buy bullets, as a true American would.
I love bullets.
Sorry, I'm on my way to school right now.
Oh, no.
And then, no, like as a student. Wait.
That's even worse.
As a teacher. Wait. Alright, is there like a cool weapon we can buy? Oh, hey, this is a cooler heavy weapon. Look at this. The Spadone.
What if we bought the... That's a cool weapon. What if we bought the Sicilian Raper?
Rapier.
No, Raper.
Oh, it's worse than what we're using.
So you know the... you've seen Princess Bride, right?
Yeah.
You know the Sicilian from there?
Yeah.
So when he actually becomes like a raper, that's what he uses, that sword.
That makes sense. Thank you for filling me in, I guess, on the important lore.
Yeah.
I really appreciate it. We are now at a position, by the way, where we have a decent amount of money. We won't for long, I know. But I thought we could go buy whatever this thing is. If it even matters.
Okay. What did it say when you clicked on it?
Primidari bitibada. Something like that. That's basically what I read it as.
Okay.
Like, oh, cool.
Pasta, spaghetti, noodles.
Do you remember?
Something Italian.
Do you remember? Oh, hey, there's a flag here.
We should get it.
Do you remember somebody touch up my spaghetti?
Yeah, I love that meme.
Yeah.
Whoa. Did you just use your horse as like a lift-off point?
Yeah.
Wait, how do you get up there? Oh, you might have to jump down there.
I know how to do it. I'm an expert. Watch this.
If you're the expert, have you played Assassin's Creed Odyssey?
I have played through Assassin's Creed India 32 times.
Oh, okay.
As many times as India has been persecuted by the British.
Well, that's not as many times. They're up to 34 now.
Got it. Sorry about that. I'll start my next
Allah?
playthrough.
Allah?
Allah will start his next playthrough with me because he's always with me. Did you say Hakuna Matata?
I said awesome.
Okay,
Got
sorry.
it.
A lot of racism going on already.
Well, I like based takes. Speaking of based takes, is there ever
Wait, why am I buying a pyramid?
Because pyramids are cool.
We moved this here!
Let's read the lore on it.
Yeah, there isn't any yet, but
Got it.
I will.
I don't want to read any lore.
That's actually like a specific defense mechanism in case someone like goes flying and they land with their asshole right on that.
Okay.
It'll just destroy them.
Can we read lore on the Pyramid de Miste or whatever it's called?
I didn't see lore on it, but
I
I mean, I could go locations.
Why didn't the pyramid? Wait, the pyramid's not... Oh, there it is. Pyramid de Cestia.
You can read it.
This giant tomb was built between 18 and 12 BCE for Caius Cestius, who was both a magistrate and member of the Roman religious corporation known as September Epulum.
The January 6th.
January Sixers, which was in charge of creating religious feasts for the gods and distributing swag during parties. Hey!
Cool.
During the construction of the Aurelian walls between 271 and 275, the pyramid was built into the bulwark, forming a triangular bastion in an effort to cut costs of the snowballing wall project. Okay.
Wait, so they just built a tomb on the wall?
Yeah. You'll notice the faces of the pyramid are far steeper than its Egyptian ancestors. This is attributed to erroneous sketches of the Egyptian pyramids, which acted as the chief reference for its construction. So, these Romans were... what is the word I'm looking for?
Misinformed?
No, your cultural appropriation.
Oh, thank you, Ezra Miller. Very cool.
They stole Egyptian culture.
Are you going to flash a gun
and put
at
it
someone?
on here. Specifically to kids. Yes.
You're going to flash a gun at kids?
Yeah.
Well, if they didn't get it by third period, at least they'll get it when Ezra Miller picks them up.
Oh, no.
What? I'm just saying. Did you see that horse disappear?
I did, yeah.
One of the best defenses for offensive jokes is, what? I'm just saying.
Well, it makes it all better.
Is it a good defense?
Like, I'm going to say the N-word, and then I'm saying, I'm just saying.
Right, exactly. Or, if the shoe fits.
Right.
That's a good one, too.
I also love the defense of, well, if I was XYZ, so it'd be like, I say the N-word, is something I would say if I was of that community.
If I was of that community.
Yeah, and it's like, well, that doesn't make it any better. Like, what are you saying here?
No, I think it does.
You're right.
I think it does. Dude, this city is coming along swimmingly.
Swimmingly?
Yeah.
Is that a word from Elon that you learned this morning?
No, I didn't.
How would Elon feel about this city?
What are your thoughts about the fact that Elon inherited most of his wealth?
Pretty based. What's your facts? What's your opinions on the fact that Elon spent $44 billion on Twitter, so he's a bad guy, but the person who just made $44 billion, the previous owners of Twitter, is not a bad guy?
I don't want to talk about this anymore.
Okay.
Doesn't line up with what I believe.
Got it.
So let's talk about something else instead. So that I can preserve what I believe.
Got it.
Does that make sense?
That makes a lot of sense, actually.
Okay, good. I'm just being honest.
Thank you for being the honest.
No problem. Alright, let's go buy this and then we'll move on.
Yeah, let's do the next mission.
We will. We gotta buy every landmark in the universe.
Before we do any missions.
Well, no. But I'm already right here.
Okay.
Ignore the fact that I went out of my way to go here.
Got it.
But I'm already right here.
But it's on the way.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, is this a woman that we can rescue?
I don't know. I don't hang out with women.
Why are these people like having casual conversations as there's like a dude being attacked here?
No, that's a guy. He can fend for himself.
Got it.
Okay.
Okay, now you have to climb back up.
Well,
You're an imbecile.
Well, it didn't seem like it was, that didn't seem like it was gonna happen.
Well, a lot of things seemed like they weren't going to happen.
Really? Is this our commentary today?
I didn't think slavery was going to happen, yet it did.
Well, now, hold on. Hold on. If you were there, you know, I'm just saying.
If I was there, slavery wouldn't have happened. That's all I'm going to say.
If I was there, I would have freed every slave, rounded them up, created a time machine, and then we would have gone forward to September 10th, and we would have camped out in the airport and waited for these idiots to roll through.
What happened on September 10th?
And then when September 11th starts,
we
were camped out, we would stop them from getting on the plane.
Got it.
And then we would wait and go to quiet lives of working and bettering the American and world economies. And in the meantime, I would introduce every progressive ideology that has been introduced over the last 10 years early to advance society further, faster. And then, when January 6th came up, I would stand there and I'd run up and grab the microphone and be like, guys, just don't. Stop. Just stop.
And then it would end.
It would end.
Everyone would be like, oh, yeah, you're right.
It would end
I'm
right
going to head
there.
home.
And then I would jump ahead even further, and I'd buy Twitter.
Oh, for $44 billion?
Oh, wait, no, I'd jump back. I'd jump back. I'd buy it for less than that. Alright, so you want me to do another mission?
Yeah, where's the next mission?
Well, there's a thief assignment right here.
I want to do the next mission.
Okay.
I don't care about thieves. They can steal all they want.
Okay, the next mission is...
What's your opinion on people defending thieves in today's society because of whatever reason they give?
I don't usually hear people do that, but the only defense I ever have for thieves is if you can't eat otherwise.
So, the other day I saw someone, I think it was Walmart. This lady was stealing an entire bag of stuff. It wasn't food. It was like electronics and stuff like that. And she was trying to walk out the door. And a couple Walmart workers were grabbing the items like out of her bag. They weren't like grabbing her, they were grabbing the items out of her bag. And I saw people online yelling and like getting angry about it. And being like, well, first of all, I saw defenses for theft ranging from, well, Walmart rips off its own employees anyway, so who cares, to they have insurance that can pay for this, to Well, the lady probably just needs this, so why do they care?
What was she stealing?
It was like electronics.
Okay, sorry, yeah.
To the employees don't get paid enough for this stuff.
Well, sure they don't. I agree with you. Isn't that a different conversation?
It is a different conversation, and I'm kind of like, okay, whatever the defense you have of this, keep in mind, first of all, this isn't food, because I think if this I think if this was food, it kind of changes the discussion a little bit. But
I'm glad you believe that, at least.
But second of all, it's like whoa, I like the sword, actually.
Yeah, faith.
Second of all, I'm kind of like, I don't really care what the organization is. I don't care. Why are we at a point in society where we are defending theft? Like, legitimately, just straight up theft. Like, not even like, I'm gonna steal this loaf of bread because I have a 2-year-old and I'm a single mom who works 80 hours a week and I need my kids to eat. I'm talking like, I want that pair of headphones. And then people are like, yeah, that's fine.
Right.
It's like, what are we at? That we're defending theft. And then the excuse is like, oh, well, Walmart has insurance. You're right. Because the insurance always works out. I mean, we know insurance companies, they don't ever do anything about anything. And even if they do, it's still theft.
It's also just a dumb excuse, because, like, imagine if I burned down your house and I said, well, you have insurance for that.
Right.
I still burned down your house.
Right, it's like...
It's not exactly not an inconvenience or bad thing to do.
Right. It's like, well, yeah, but now, one, I have to run through all the bullcrap of even trying to get my stuff back, which, by the way, the insurance companies go out of their way to not pay you for stuff.
Right, which is why they're almost useless.
Mm-hmm. So, like, I mean, I'm not the CEO of Walmart, but I would imagine Walmart's insurance company is no different. It's an insurance company. They want to cheat you out of all amount of money they possibly can. Second of all, they still have to go through the hassle of doing that, of getting that stuff back or trying to. Third of all, you're still doing the action of theft.
Yes.
Like, stop trying to justify your horrible lives.
Right.
Like, you're still doing an illegal action. I don't care what the reasoning for it is. Like, why are we at the point of justifying stealing?
Well, yeah, if we're going to justify that, it would have to be for something like food. Again.
Right.
I mean, if you get there, I actually agree. Like, if your point is, I can't eat without this.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Right.
I am fine with that. I mean, I don't really have a problem. I really don't care. Like, if somebody stole, like, a banana to eat or something.
I would care.
And they're starving.
I'd rip that banana out of their hands and I'd eat it in front of them.
Well, that's why I said I wouldn't care. Because it's for me.
Right,
got it. Tackle them on their way out of the store.
And then you'd follow them home and eat whatever food they have at home.
And I'd be like, isn't this better than them getting it, though? To, like, the store employee. And they'd be like, oh, yeah. Glad base take. Glad you took that from them.
Hey, is that a woman? Yeah, that's a woman. We have to rescue her. It's not as exciting as, or like, I'm going to find the Ark of the Covenant. Like, to me, that's like really exciting archaeology. And if that was what archaeology was, I would actually be wanting to go into archaeology.
Me too.
She's kind of thick, actually.
Thank you. Your courageous
We'll have to get
example I would gladly follow.
lunch after this, by the way.
Is that messed up?
Thing's coming out.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, if that's what archaeology was, I would become an archaeologist. But that's only like 1% of archaeology.
Yeah.
Is finding that interesting stuff. So.
Also, we can now carry 15 medicine.
Nice.
I guess I'd want to live somewhere where I could live longer. Like, where my life would be
So you'd want to be like an elf in Lord of the Rings? You'd live like 1,000 years?
I don't know, because it seemed to me like their quality of life deteriorated over time. And what I mean by that was, didn't they live in Middle-earth specifically to, like, help guard Middle-earth from Sauron?
Mm-hmm.
And over time, like, their, what was it called, like, sea longing or something, like, increased, and, like, they wanted to leave Middle-earth but couldn't?
Yeah,
and so, like, they just felt worse?
Well, I don't know if they felt worse, but they, the people definitely wanted to move and get, move out of Middle-earth. And actually, I don't know off the top of my head why they originally were in Middle-earth. I don't know if it was to protect against Sauron, but they definitely fought Sauron back when Sauron made the Ring of Power.
Right.
So they were there with Isildur the King, and they fought Sauron. But yeah, I don't know. They do live a while, and one of the sad things with Lord of the Rings, actually, which I guess I don't know if it's kind of a spoiler, but Elrond's daughter Arwen falls in love with Aragorn, and there's like a sad relationship between them because obviously she can live like 1,000 years and Aragorn can only live like 100 something.
Right.
So there will come a point where he just dies, and then she would still live for a long time, which is actually part of the lore of why... I'm trying to say it without spoiling, because I don't know if you care or not, but...
I don't care that much.
Okay, which is part of the lore of why she eventually fell in love with him at the very... or why they eventually got married, is because she actually gave up her elvishness.
Oh, really?
Yeah, to fall in love with him.
Oh, she becomes mortal?
Yeah. She gave up her immortality to live with to get married to him.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
I didn't even know they could give that up.
They could, and there's a very... Is
it like a process?
It is kind of a process, yes.
Like a ritual?
I don't know if it's a ritual, but it's more... I think there's more... I don't really know the process of it, but there's more to it than just... I'm man today, I'm mortal.
Right.
So I don't really know all the details about it, but yeah, she gave up her immortality. Which was I thought it was kind of a neat love story, personally.
Actually, I changed my mind. I'd live right here.
Okay.
What do you want?
You spoke of a senator at the meeting.
Find him on the Campidoglio. You do not need me.
Once I kill the banker, your girls must take his money back to the underground.
Fine.
Stay alert.
Is there a reason that our sister hates us?
We get more puss than she does. That's my guess.
Do not be detected while escorting him.
Okay.
You want to do this? You want to do the escort?
I love escort missions, so sure.
Oh, good. Me too, but I just wanted to spread around the fun. Don't want to keep it all for myself now. That would be
that would be very selfish.
Very greedy of me.
You know, after the getting rid of the full sync stuff, the escort missions or the trailing missions, I'm going to kind of put them in the same boat here.
Yeah.
They were probably the biggest thing I'm happy that Assassin's Creed got rid of.
Yeah, now I will be honest, I liked trailing missions. I know you didn't, but I thought they were fun.
Yeah, I thought they were like so... I thought like the first couple times I did them, I was like, oh, this is kind of fun. But then there was games that just had a trailing mission every other mission.
Well, yeah, I don't like that, but I do like the idea of following your target.
Yeah.
I mean, that's something an assassin would do.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that that's fun. I think that I might be more into the chase version of them. Like from 3 with Charles Lee. There's a few of them throughout the series.
Well, I like
4 as
I like 3 where you could run through the buildings. I thought that was cool.
Yeah.
But
in Assassin's Creed 1, I'm not going to be one of those people who disingenuously pretends that that's like the best game in the franchise by far and it does the most right and blah blah blah, because like it's not.
Right.
But I don't know if this matters. Like, I don't think that these guys will see you. It's don't get detected while escorting the guy.
Oh, okay.
You could pull down a poster on your way. It'll lower your notoriety more. There's one over there.
I love pulling down posters.
Me too. Well, anyway, I was just going to say, like, one thing I do like, though, is listening missions actually felt kind of, like, tactical and interesting, and they weren't hard.
Yeah.
You just go sit down somewhere and then listen to people talk. I know that sounds boring, but it was a lot
interesting.
And it was a lot less difficult than, like, now, you don't have a crouch button, but make sure this guy doesn't see you. I think that's my biggest problem with tailing missions.
Mm-hmm.
Is, like, you don't have a crouch button.
Yeah, it's like... It's like,
Yeah.
okay, they can still just see you.
Yeah, it's like that guy over there can't see you, so then you have to like drop over the edge and like hang there and shit.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't like that. To answer your question, by the way, because I feel like I really didn't, of where I would live and when, I think it would be really cool to be... Now, I would prefer to be a human,
Okay.
but it would be cool to be like a Vulcan Starfleet captain. But like not one with a stick up my ass, like one that's actually more like Spock over time, who like embraces emotion and stuff.
Right.
Because then you're basically human. Mm-hmm. And you can have the same friendships, relationships, whether it be romantic, sexual, friend, whatever, as humans.
And you can spread your fingers easier.
That's true. I can do that very easily, can't you?
I can do it with my left hand, surprisingly.
One of my favorite things is when Kirk tries to do that in the Kelvin timeline. He's just like, whatever. But yeah, no, I think that would be cool, because then you could live for hundreds of years, but also you would basically be a human.
Right.
I would not want to be like a Vulcan with a stick up my ass, though. Like a never embrace emotion, always logical, borderline tense Vulcan. That would suck. But that would be like a really cool life to live, I think, as like a Starfleet captain.
Right.
In Star Trek. Another world that would be really interesting to live in is Star Ocean, which I talked to you about a little bit. And the reason I say that is because everything is so unique, and like every planet has their own religion and has their own societies and all this other
Every
stuff.
citizen who is mistreated by our laws should be allowed to pay for an exemption to those laws. Such is our duty, as Jesus Christo said,
Ooh.
Blessed are the mercy.
I don't know if that was important or not.
Oh, well, it's important to me. I feel oppressed by not being able to bang my sister Claudia.
That makes
Here's
sense.
100 florins. Well, now I can do it.
Exception for an old man.
No, the banker sent us to collect.
I will have his money momentarily.
Not good enough.
So what do you have to do? Defeat them?
Hold out left bumper. Yeah. Nice.
And then they missed this dude?
That's okay. There's only 3 of them. But yeah, we have to talk to him and escort him.
Okay.
A good Samaritan in Roma. I thought they were a dying breed.
Senator Egidio Troche.
I don't owe you money too, do I?
I'm looking for Cesare's banker.
Ha! Cesare Borgia. And you are?
A friend of the family.
Cesare has a lot of friends these days. Unfortunately, I'm not one of them.
I can pay.
Ma che meraviglia! He fights guards and he gives away money. Where have you been all my life?
We better get out of here.
I know a place.
You know, I was thinking about it, and to answer your question, it's actually a hard question, because most fictional worlds I would not want to live in.
Right.
And I was thinking through them like Star Wars.
No.
I don't think I'd want to live in that universe.
No,
It
me
sucks,
neither.
especially if you're a Jedi.
Yeah.
It sucks. And like, I guess the best, you know what? The best person to be in Star Wars is like Han Solo, like a smuggler
Yeah.
who's like out there having fun and like living your life and stuff
Someone really wants
Yeah.
and not worrying about all that crap.
My brother Francesco, the Pope's Chamberlain.
Yeah, being a Jedi would suck. Like, we saw that with Anakin.
But yeah, you just know that you're gonna die.
Right.
Venezia, warning him.
Well, and also you're not allowed to, like, love anyone or anything.
Accepted.
Yeah. I would say Anakin's life, like, between the time of becoming a Jedi and becoming a Sith was pretty good
Yeah.
for being a Jedi, but after that it's just horrible.
Right.
You know what
This guy run? Okay, he does.
This guy basically just talks about how the Borgia stole all the power from the people. I don't think
Okay.
this is super important.
I'm gonna hire the... Oh, jeez. I want to hire these guys.
They're attacking me!
Well,
Wait.
I can't be seen, though.
Hold left bumper.
Okay.
Actually, yeah, just
I didn't have the thing available, so I just had to do that.
That's fine.
Yeah, I mean, Star Wars would not be fun to live in. I would actually not want to live in Middle Earth at all. The heck?
Senators used to petition about real issues.
Well, I don't want to, like...
Just press X.
Cruelty, abandoned children.
Okay.
Okay.
Somehow that made it so that I was seen
So I guess
by
I'm
everyone.
unsure what you're supposed to do. Who cares? Just let's just beat it.
You want to just beat the mission?
Don't you?
Yeah.
I don't want to deal with it.
Okay.
I am interested in
This is my problem with these full sinks. Like, I guarantee you that the way to do it is, like, look it up.
Right.
And there's, like, a specific path you can take.
Poor horse. What the heck is going on? I'm, like, stuck here.
Well, you and your, like, buddies are, like, gang beating this guy.
I know.
I don't know. I don't know. These suck. I wouldn't want to live in the world of Assassin's Creed either.
No.
Basically, I mean, maybe there is some religion out there in Assassin's Creed that is true, but the way that it kind
Christianity.
of... Sure. The way it kind of points it out is, like, nothing is real. Everything's like some dumb Eden artifact, and you're just going to die in obscurity.
I think it'd be cool, personally, to go in the Animus, like, just so I can see who my ancestors even were. Or, like, just live their lives and kind of learn about them. I think that would be interesting.
One problem, though, is, like they pointed out in this game, a lot of people's ancestors were very boring.
Yeah, I mean, I think my ancestors were awesome. Okay. You know, like, we have, like, kings of Germany.
Right.
We must keep moving.
I'm sure.
Okay, so we have to move somewhere else.
Why were we told that's not safe?
I don't know.
Because there was a guard there and we couldn't kill him. But we could kill all the others.
We can't go here!
We should
One
make
guard.
this guy climb the building.
That'd be funny.
If he wants to live.
I think a world post defeat of the White Witch before the Talmarine showed up in Narnia would be cool.
Deep cut, but interesting choice.
Yeah.
He's not going to come down here. I don't think he knows how to get here, does he?
Life finds a way.
Well, thank you. Are you Mr. DNA?
Ian Malcolm, actually.
Oh, got it. I just wanted to be Mr. DNA.
Okay, I guess we'll go down this way.
What about a... I have another Narnia deep cut, then.
Oh, I like Narnia.
We know. Thanks. I have another Narnia deep cut. Just give me a second to look this name up.
Okay.
What if you could live in Charn?
Oh, okay. Is it, like, before it's destroyed?
No.
Oh, after it's destroyed.
Yeah.
So, like, I would just be alone with the White Witch in Charn.
Yeah.
That would be kind of fun, because she was actually kind of hot.
She was actually kind of hot.
So...
That's why Edmund wanted to eat her, like, sweet talibets or whatever it
Her
was.
sweet...
What was it he wanted?
The Turkish delight.
Oh, yeah, he wanted to, like, enjoy her Turkish delights.